Find a comfortable space where you feel safe and undisturbed for a few minutes. Switch your phone off. Make sure everyone around you knows that you will be busy for around 10 minutes. We're going to dive into our breath. We're going to make ourselves comfortable on the floor with our knees bent, a cushion and a blanket to make ourselves comfortable. First of all, we're just going to observe. We're going to observe our body from head to toe to make sure that we're in the most supported position we can be in. If you feel uncomfortable lying on your back, feel free to sit on a chair or lie on your side with a cushion in between your knees. And just observe. We want to pull a magical veil between ourselves and our past, and ourselves and the future, so we can enter the present, the now. How is our breath now? Try to get out of the part of our brain that judges it, that tells us that it's shallow and it should be this and it should be that. Want to go into the place of our brain, the inquisitive brain, the creative brain, our right hemisphere. It just observes and goes, that's interesting. So we want to bring our awareness to our nostrils. And just observe if the air going in feels different from the air going out. Maybe one is sharper, maybe one is longer. Maybe the exhalation is warmer than the inhalation. Try to catch yourself when you judge yourself right or wrong. And just try to stay with the observing. So our full awareness rests on our nostrils. Maybe we can notice that one nostril is dominant. Maybe we don't. Follow our breath from the nostrils into our body and just see what happens. Where does it go? Let's imagine how it would feel if there wouldn't be boundaries of lungs that you breathe in. Let's imagine your breath could become so diffused, so light, that it could travel well past your lungs all the way into your feet and into your hands. Even if your physical breath doesn't resemble that, or doesn't match that, disconnect from that. And just imagine how it would feel. Let our largest organ, the skin, join in with the breathing. We're not just breathing from our nostrils. And feel our whole body expanding on the inhalation. And relaxing on the exhalation. See if we can add a little baby pause at the end of our exhalation. Only like a second, not longer than 2. A pause where we could imagine we could make the world stop. In a very gentle way, not a full stop, more like a pause. Like a diving into a dimension where we usually don't live in. A place of peace, a place of calm. It's a place where we can recharge our batteries. And even though we're only there for a second or so, we can slowly start tasting this tranquility, this peace, this joy that lies in this mini pause. There should be absolutely no strain. Where in your body is this place of tranquility? Where is a well of well-being? Place your hand where you think it is, and if you do not have a clue where it is, just give it a place. Where would you like it to be? Imagine that this is like your battery pack, your life force energy. And all you need to do is go there to recharge. See if you can make it an imaginary place in nature with a water source. The most beautiful place you've ever been, rich and lush. And imagine, rather than breathing in, you're really taking in your environment through the inhalation, like aromatherapy, like really sensing it. And imagine that on your exhalation, you expand your boundaries of your physical body, and you join more and more into the landscape, dissolving with every breath, leaving your body more and more behind, allowing your body to diffuse and dissolve, creating so much space between every cell that you become nearly invisible, just little particles barely attached to each other. Feel the wind and the sun clean you, clean any stuck emotion, any stuck energy from in between every cell. In a few breaths, feel free to gather yourself together again in perfect balance. Not too tight, not too loose. Go all the way from your toes up to your head, like scanning, then putting all your bits together perfectly. If you know that your feet are very tight or Your toes are not flexible. Just put them together perfectly and move them in your mind's eye and feel how they would feel without any tangles, without any inflammation, without any tightness. I invite you to slowly go up your body, bit by bit, putting yourself back together in the most perfect balance. And when you're ready, you slowly move through your physical body and come up refreshed and renewed in your own time. Namaste from my one-to-one yoga.